Hello, my anime lovers. This is a little special for anime world because this is more or less my humble review of Anime NYC 2023 at the Javits Center. It was a good con. It had a lot of cool factors. What I truly enjoyed was that they really brought a lot of creators, voice actors, manga creators, animated directors, a lot of good previews. But what it felt to me, there was a little lackluster. Not as many or as much big vendors. Some of the big guys that were not there. So I was a little disappointed in that sense. It wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. But more or less they gave the notice that for next year, for 2024, they're having a summer anime NYC on August instead of November. So I'm like, oh, okay. So they were holding back for this year, try to make it bigger for next year. But I'm like, so then why charge so much in certain things? Especially like, why bring the VIP, the anime NYC Plus, which to me, it was totally useless because the only perk that it had, it was the quick entrance, on 34th Street, on 35th Street. That's about it. No extra no free entry on panels, no quicker line, nothing else. Oh, you could also go to a lounge and get a t-shirt and a lanyard. I'm like, really? So $400 for that? It was not worth it at all. So if you guys want to go to 3 days, go 3 days. Simple as that. Unless they give more perks or something different for Anime NYC 2024, don't get a Anime NYC Plus pass because it's truly not worth it. It's not worth $400 at all. Just giving you a heads up. The con itself, it was fun. Again, it was a little lackluster because not a lot of big guys were there. But it was a fun con nonetheless. A few cosplayers, I did notice that there were better cosplayers in Anime NYC than it was an actual Comic-Con, which was a month prior. Which I was very surprised. Very surprising. I noticed that more with the anime community. They take more pride on their cosplays and actually show up. So I respect that a lot. Because I cosplay from time to time. I haven't cosplayed in the past few years. But I think the guys and myself, we're going to team up again. No, we usually get together, but I think we're actually going to cosplay next year. I don't know, especially it's a summer con. So we'll see. There were a lot of good highlights for me for Anime NYC. Actually, there were some good panels. To me, Friday had one heck of a panel, which it was from Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, that you guys could watch on Netflix. The cast was there. Japanese cast. The voice actors for Suleta and Mjolnir. Not Mjolnir. Oh my god, I forgot the girl's name. They were there. So that was actually pretty cool, pretty interesting. I took a few pictures. Like, as you guys can see here, somewhere here. I took a lot of pictures of that, so it was pretty cool. It was fun. But to me, that was a highlight for Friday. It was that. It was a panel that I was actually looking forward to it because Witch from Mercury is actually a good panel. I actually enjoyed that anime. It was fun. I'm not going to say that I read the manga because I'm not. But the anime wasn't that bad. It was very passionate. A little different from the previous and other Gundam shows. But it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's a good anime. It's a good anime. I recommend it to you guys to watch. On Saturday, there were two panels that I was actually very, very looking forward to see. Which was Zombie 100, which I do read the manga and the anime, and it's hilarious. The English voice actors were there. All three members that were there. So it was awesome. It was a good time. They show us the earlier episode that it's going to come out on Netflix this week. So it was a good time. It was a good time. It was a good time. I really enjoyed it. I had a blast. Took a few pictures. I think it's here somewhere. Also another panel that I was actually looking forward to, and I was very happy to get into, that I got pre-reservations, was Undead Unlucky, because this manga caught me off guard when I started to read it like early in the year, and then they did the anime right away, because like they know this is going to be a hit, and it's a good read. It's a good anime. Also, the voice actors were there, so that was actually pretty cool as well. And the director as well. Actually, the creator of the manga was there, so I was like, wow, that's actually pretty cool. And they gave us a lot of hints, and they say that they're going to have a future arc, a following arc, after they catch up, based in New York City. It's going to be based in New York. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting. How, I'm sorry, I'm like with a little sniffles, just in case. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm like, oh wow, so it's having a New York arc for Undead Unlucky, that he was going to go to Times Square and take some pictures, for reference on certain areas. I'm like, that is pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I'm like, okay, that was cool. And Sunday, the finale of Anime NYC, I think, again, to me, the highlight was the Seven Deadly Sins new series that is coming out. The Four Nights of the Apocalypse, which I'm like, wait, Four Nights of the Apocalypse? I'm like, are we talking X-Men, or are we going biblical? There was already an angels and demon war for the Seven Deadly Sins. So we got introduced to the brand new characters that more or less is going to be the main protagonist. His name is Parzival. He was there. And another, I guess, one of the other new members of the Seven Deadly Sins, his name was Donnie, his friend. I'm like, okay. It's a little different from the original story. I guess this is like a sequel. And they were also hinting that some of the original members from season, from the previous story, were going to show up on this new story. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. I'm going to give it a shot to the anime. I don't know if I'm going to read a manga. I don't know. But I'm going to give a shot to the anime. It looks cool. It looks fun. It does look like it has some heart. A bit more heart than the original Seven Deadly Sins. Seven Deadly Sins had a lot of good action. So, yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, that was Anime NYC. There was a lot of cool cosplayers. A really good amount of deals. I was actually surprised how the prices were compared to Comic-Con. I was very surprised about that one. They were a lot cheaper, like in a lot of things. And that is saying a lot. And especially for Sunday, I was very surprised. Like I said, I was able to pick up now, Battle Axe Rita. Because I don't know, maybe, since it's a summer con, we need to hit the gym a little bit more for next year, to bulk up more. Someone might be Escanor. We're letting the mustache grow already. Of course, we're shaving my head. Might let the hair grow as well. Do some little painting. So we'll see. But yeah, some really good deals. I picked up some cool figures. So I highly recommend it. I finally found it's right here somewhere. Oh my God, Mr. Yamamoto, the former captain of the Sergei in Bleach. So I'm a huge fan of Yamamoto. When they redo those pieces, he was one of them, and Kenpachi I picked up right away. Because man, Kenpachi's my dude, Yamamoto's my dude too. My dudes, man, that was awesome. So it was fun. It was actually a good con. I recommended it, guys. Sorry about that. But I was a little disappointed on the size of it. I was pretty happy where Crunchyroll was because they had like their own area, which I thought it was fantastic. They had like that upper area, and man, they really did an amazing job. Since they were the main guys, like they had a whole area, and then they had a stage all the way in the back with the view, and they had a big monitor. And I'm like, that was pretty cool, and I'll give them credit for that. But now, let's see, 2024, it will be a summer con. And they say they're going to have the entire Javits. I'm like, I don't know. Everybody knows that prices are going to go up. Because tickets going to sell on December 5th at 6 p.m. So just let you guys know. So yeah, so it is, I don't know. To me, if you guys are listening, Anime NYC, if you guys really want to sell this show, you guys have to do two huge things. So people will go and purchase tickets and go. One of them, One Piece. You guys have to do something pretty big for the, 26th year anniversary of One Piece. And which more or less I think it will be the beginning of the final war arc in One Piece. Which that's saying, now, Mr. Oda Sensei doesn't come out of Japan often. And I don't think he's going to come to America. But if he could do an actual message, I don't know if it's a live message or not. But if he could have a recording message, of course, he always covers his face. That would be great. Because that will be one way that you guys can promote the show. Because now you guys are renting the entire Javits. I'm just saying. And bring more vendors. Expand more. You guys need to have a lot of exclusives. I'm telling you right now. Because if you guys are going to do a summer con and having the entire Javits, on that sense, on that scale, this year, 2023, was a little disappointing. Because the scale was too small. So I was like a little on that. So I'm just giving you a heads up if you guys want some humble opinion on how this could be massive. Because I think it has the potential to be massive. Give your man a call, a holler. I'll be really happy to help you guys. Maybe not that. Maybe not. But maybe some tickets. Exclusive tickets. You never know. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys can just do me a favor, you just sign to the channel, subscribe to the channel, share the video, like the video. Guys, it helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and I want to appreciate you guys, the new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time. We're building a community here. And I really help you guys with that. I really appreciate you guys. You guys also know that you guys can watch this episode at innercitygeeks.net. Those guys are awesome. Those guys are fantastic. Can never go wrong with those guys and with that website. Boom.